Hello everyone, welcome back to the next video. In this video I will show you how to create S3 bucket as well as upload a file to your S3 bucket in AWS using TerraForm. So let's get started. So as usual, I have just created one folder. You can name it whatever you feel like, and here inside that I have created a .env file. Here you will have to enter your own access key ID as well as secret access key. From you can get this value from AWS IMA console, so I'm not going into that. Okay, once that is done, we first need to create a main.tf file. We will create a variables .tf file as well as an output.tf file. So variables.tf and output.tf. I'll create one more file called you can name it whatever you feel like. I'll just name it as my file.txt because I want to this is the file which I want to upload to my S3 bucket. So here I'll just write hello world. Then let's go to main.tf. So like I said, we will be using AWS, so we can just copy paste this code from the official documentation itself and paste it over here. Now like I said, we don't require this VPS. We are not creating a VPS, so I can just remove it. Regarding the variables, just wanted to show it to you for one thing. Maybe you can use the same logic for other thing as well. So here I have this variable. I can create a variable like this region, and here I can just create a description. So here I can just give it name as value of the region. Okay, then the second one is what should be the value. So I will provide a default value. If you don't provide a default value, Terraform will apply the value when you try to apply this particular entire creating of S3 bucket. So I don't want to do that. I know the value beforehand for which region I want to apply, so I will just provide a value and type a string. So I can just use this region, and instead of hard coding it over here, I can just use var.region. Here you can see IntelliSense helps us as well. I have also installed the Terraform extension on VS Code. Okay, that is done. Next, what we want to do is we need to use something called random, because we like it. There is a high probability that the bucket name which we will provide, or like which we will create on AWS, there could already be an existing bucket on that for AWS. So just to be on the safer side, we will be making use of random. So if you want, you can go through this documentation again. I think random is in resource. So I just search for random, and here you can see HashiCorp random. So if you want, you can go through this, but yeah, so you can use this. Click on use provider. So here you can see they have given us the required providers of random. So we already have required providers, so we can just copy the rest of this code. Okay, random, and here we have to provide it after this AWS thing. So I'll just paste it over here. Again, I'll just improve the indentation. So here we are just providing a source, and here we are passing the version. Now how to use this random? So there are different ways to use this random as well. So if you want, you can go to this documentation and read complete things about it. There are many different ways. If you want, you can go to the resources things as well, but we will be making use of this random ID. But yeah, like I said, feel free to use whatever you want. So you can again just copy paste this bit of code, but we won't be using the entire code, so I'll just paste it over here. Now we don't require this keepers, so because we don't want to generate a random ID every single time. We will be creating an S3 bucket only once, so this doesn't really matter to us. Okay, and for this I will just change this to rand ID. This can be anything. This is referred internally inside our code. So yeah, it's up to you how you want to do it. Then we need to create an S3 bucket, right? So again, I'll just go to the documentation. Like just keep referring the documentation. I will go to S3. I'll go to documentation, and here we will just search for AWS S3. Okay, and we want to create a bucket first, right? So maybe something like this. So here you can see AWS S3 bucket. Again, I'll just copy the code. So I'll just copy it and I'll just paste it over here. So here is our AWS S3 bucket. You can now, here we need to again give it some internal name, right? So I will just name it as demo bucket. Again, this is not very important, this is used internally, so this is not the actual bucket name. This is the actual bucket name. So I don't want to use this my tf test bucket, because that is a very bad name. So what I'll do is I'll just remove this and I'll use demo dash bucket dash then here we want to reference this random variable, right? So here you can see it is already providing me the IntelliSense for it, so I'll just use that. So here you can see random underscore id. Okay, this one dot rand underscore id, so whatever name you have given over here, and we are using the hex thing out of it, so it will create a random id for us. Okay, so that is done. Now we need to create one a thing to upload our file as well, right? So what I'll do again is we need to again go to the documentation and we will have to search for it. So something like AWS S3. So whenever you are trying to upload something to S3, it is called an object. So we can just search for that particular documentation, AWS S3 bucket. So something like this looks okay. Yeah, so again I'll just copy this and I'll paste it over here. Now again I'll just remove this, we don't require this. So first one is our bucket name. So we have already created our bucket, so it was in AWS S3. So again I'll just remove this AWS S3 dot demo bucket. This was the bucket name. Okay, dot bucket. So if you see, so this was the demo bucket name. Then we need to give a key. So basically I think this is the file name, so I will just give it as my file.txt. You can give it whatever name you feel like. Okay, not this, I think typo on my side. And this is the path. Now the file is located in the same like structure as my rest of the files, so I can just write dot slash my file.txt. Okay, so I think that should be it. There is one more thing called outputs. So I think it is outputs. Okay, outputs.tf, and here we, so suppose I want to know what exactly is the random id which we will be generated. Of course you can go to AWS console once the bucket is created, but sometimes you just like we have console logs in JavaScript, we can use outputs to print something out so that we can know what exactly it will do. So here you can just use something like output, give it some name. I'll just give it as name. You can give it maybe a bucket name or something like that, and here we will have this value, and the value again will come from what, random underscore id dot rand id dot hex. Again it is able to properly reference this resource which we have created from main.tf, because the outputs.tf is in the same structure as that of our main.tf. Now let's try to apply this. So one more thing, I have also installed the AWS extension and I have logged in with my secret access and access key on this particular extension. So if you want, you can use that as well. Now first I'm inside the tf folder which we have created. I'll first do source.env, then I'll just do terraform init. Let's just wait for this to finish. So here you can see it is generating all this stuff and also created this .terraform folder for us. Terraform init was successful. If you want, you can run terraform plan as well. It's a good idea to run terraform plans. Okay, I messed it up. Terraform plan. So yeah, let's just wait. Sometimes it fails as well, but just keep trying. Like I have noticed that for me sometimes it fails multiple times and I have to keep trying it multiple times as well. So just be patient. So as you can see, terraform plan was successful for me. Then the next thing which we will do is terraform apply. So again, let's just wait for this to finish. It will ask you for an input whether you want to apply it. So yeah, let's just wait for that. As you can see, it has run terraform apply command. I just need to press yes, so I'll just click on enter. Now let's just wait for it to create the s3 bucket as well as upload it. and here you can see it has created it. Now one thing which I want you to concentrate, this name. So if you remember, inside our outputs.tf we have provide asking for this name. It is basically like logging something to the console or to our terminal. So that's what this name is all about. So yeah, let's see what it has created on it on AWS console. As you can see over here, it has created the bucket for me in S3. If you go inside it, here you can see file.txt is created as well. If you want, you can download it. I'll just download it, and it has opened it for me. And here you can see hello world. So this is a separate file. So here you can see hello world has been downloaded and updated. Now we also need to use we need to destroy this as well, so don't keep it running. So you can just run terraform destroy to destroy your uh, S3 bucket. So it will automatically destroy it for you as well. So yeah, let's just wait for this command to finish. Here as you can see, it is asking me again to type yes, so I'll just type yes, and hopefully this deletes our S3 bucket as well. So yeah, let's just wait for this to finish. So as you can see, my S3 bucket was destroyed successfully, and if I try to search for it, I can no longer find it. So yeah, that's it. Thank you for watching. Bye.